Hey, we're getting in here. Oh,
the second
shit.
I stepped off the train into the city of Vaudeville, I could feel the weight of its melancholy in the air.
Yeah.
Even the drizzle that clung to the city's grimy cobblestones felt a shade darker than your everyday downpour.
Interesting.
Vaudeville was a city of high stakes and low morals, where vice and virtue danced a wicked waltz. Street lamps, flickering like burnt-out stars, were the only guide through the maze of rain-soaked alleyways and whispering shadows.
Interesting.
My name's Martini, detective, troubleshooter, and a lousy sucker for hard luck stories. This wasn't my first circus, but this act was a three-ring
Not my
special.
first rodeo.
3 murders, no leads, and a city
Cursed
on the brink
Avatar
of
game,
bedlam.
absolutely.
The victims were as different as chalk and cheese, each a symbol of the city's vibrant veneer. A young dancer who moved like poetry in motion, her life cut short mid-pirouette. The socialite, a woman who knew the city's pulse better than anyone else. And then there was the businessman, the embodiment of Vaudeville's promises of progress, snuffed out like a candle in the wind.
Oh, shit. So these are the murders.
The usual peace in Vaudeville was off-kilter, replaced by the discordant notes of fear and suspicion. Strangers viewed each other through wary eyes, neighbors turned to strangers, and every shadow seemed to hold a secret. The once vibrant city had become a stage, the curtain drawn on a grim play of mystery and murder. In a city without harmony, the police chief was the conductor, trying to keep the orchestra in tune. Gretzky was his name.
So essentially, there's been a dancer that is murdered using murdered with some like stiletto shoe. What's their stiletto shoes? There's been a circus owner that's been murdered, and there's been a one other person. I forgot what their crime was.
It would be him. I'd better head to the police station and have a chat with Gretzky for starters.
Emerald skis! It's good, it's good. Synapse, what's happening? Now let's get in here. Skis! Alright, so basically these 3 people have been murdered, okay? And we need to figure out who the fuck murdered them. So let's get around here and ask them. Let's see, we could go first to... who should we talk to first? So the circus owner, Mr. Saxabar, this is gonna be cursed. I'm terrible at detective work, but let's see. So the circus owner was killed by a fucking by some creature. Okay, so let's go talk to this guy. Hello. Hello. No. Fuck. Hold on, I need to set up my audio. Oh, for fuck's sake! Hold on.
A few moments later.
All right, Circus Saxabar. Testing. Type here or speak into your microphone. Why don't you hear me? Oh shit, he does hear me. Fuck, hello!
That is not something I can do.
Oh shit. Okay. Well,
I see you're not easily impressed. Is that all you have to say?
Hello, Monsieur Saxabar. How is your day going today?
My day's going fantastic. Thank you for asking.
Are you responsible for any type of murders on this fine Monday?
Absolutely not.
What kind of animals do you work with?
Lions.
Do you work with any more dangerous animals than lions?
No.
Has one of your lions ever left your line of sight and potentially murdered somebody?
No.
My God, this man. You're freaking useless, man, detective. I mean, what's your name? Fucking Monsieur Saxabar. Monsieur Saxabar, I think that you murdered somebody, and you be honest with me now. Tell me the truth!
Calm down! You calm the fuck down!
I decline to answer your questions.
Damn it, Saxabar! Okay, well, do you have any idea of who may have freaking murdered the circus leader?
No, I have no idea who could have done such a thing.
Useless. You're a useless man with useless information.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed.
If you have nothing constructive to ask or say, I suggest you leave me be.
Yeah, well, I'll see you later. Shit. Okay, that man. Okay, that's not a good interrogation. That man is a nightmare. I don't like him. Okay, we're gonna go. Let's see. How about let's see. Now I know a there's like a what's her name? Pascal Groceries, Gravison Manor, Circus Saxabar, Country Club, Caban, Corral, Morgue. Ooh, wait, this lady might have some intel. This lady might have some intel about the dead bodies. Hello, Coroner Extaberia. What kind of oh wait, hold on. Hello?
I see you're looking a bit pale. Perhaps your vasovagal response is kicking in. It's quite common for those who are new to the autopsy process. Don't worry, it's completely normal. Would you like a glass of water?
That's rude. And no, thank you. I'd take some freaking wine. Pinot Noir.
It seems like you're trying to self-medicate your anxiety through alcohol. While it may provide temporary relief, it's important to address the root cause of your stress and find healthier coping mechanisms.
Oh my God.
Have you considered seeking professional help?
Screw this lady. I don't like her. Okay. Well, Coroner Beria, sorry. So tell me, what kind of bodies have you had come into the morgue recently?
Well, we've had a few interesting cases lately. One of the most notable was the abduction of Maria Jansen. She had severe injuries and bite marks all over her body, indicating a possible animal attack. The force of the bite even fractured one of her forearms. It's a tragic case, really. The human body is incredibly resilient, but there are some things that even our physiology can't withstand.
Wow. So Maria Jansen, okay. So was she was this attack could it have been from like a lion possibly?
The jagged edges of the lacerations are consistent with teeth rather than claws, which could indicate a large feline or canine.
Money don't
However,
jiggle,
this
jiggle.
is all speculation at this point, and we'll need further evidence to confirm
Make
anything.
me wanna dribble, dribble. You know,
Interesting.
riding in my feet.
Okay,
really
so
has to see it.
we know that this is some kind of beast, and it could be a lion. Though she's saying it could be stronger than a lion. What beast would be stronger than a lion that could have done this, lady?
It's difficult to determine exactly which animal could have been responsible for such a violent attack. The human body is remarkably resilient, but certain injuries can be catastrophic. It's possible that it was a large and powerful carnivore, like a bear or a panther. Or it could have been something entirely different, like a hybrid or a genetically modified animal. The possibilities are endless, really.
Oh shit, we can look
But
around.
regardless of the cause, the effect is the same. Another life lost to the brutal and unforgiving reality of nature.
Interesting. Okay, so let me see. So we know for a fact that what's her name? Maria Jansen was murdered by some kind of beast. So we know that. So let's ask her what other info she has. What other bodies have you had come in recently?
We've also had the abduction of Hayley Greenwood. She was a young dancer, only 19 years old. The blunt force trauma to her head was severe, and she had multiple lacerations consistent with a stiletto shoe. The fragments we found on her wounds matched the pattern of a particular brand of shoe.
My God.
But we'll need to conduct further analysis to confirm that.
Murdered with a stiletto
was enough to
shoe.
fracture her skull and damage her brainstem, which would have caused her death within minutes.
Holy shit. Okay, that's pretty brutal. Well, let's see. So then we just need to find out the third person. Okay, thank you for that information. And who was the third person that you had come in that was dead?
The third person we had come in was Nikola Grossman. He was a 57-year-old man from the finance world who was killed by a sharp blow to the back of the neck with a butcher's knife. The time of his death was between 9 p.m. and 12 p.m. on April 23rd. The wound was precise and lethal, severing his spinal cord and causing instant paralysis. The weapon was left at the scene of the crime, which suggests a possible motive of revenge or anger. However, we'll have to wait for more evidence to be sure.
Revenge or anger, okay. Well, thank you very much, fucking Coroner Extaberia. I hope you have a great day. This was essentially, we got some valuable intel. So we know who the three people are, okay? So we've got ourselves Maria Jansen, who was murdered by a tiger or potentially some other beast. We've got Haley Greenwood, who's a dancer that was murdered with a pair of stilettos, potentially out of jealousy from somebody. And Nicola Grossman, a man that took a sharp blow to the back of the neck with a butcher knife. Okay? So we need to figure out what the fuck's going on. So we know that one man tames tigers, okay? Which that could be some intel that could be particularly a game changer. But let's see who else we've got. Let's go over to Gravison Manor. Let's see. Hello, Count Gravison. How was your day today? Damn it, Gravison! Gravison. Hello, Count Gravison. How was your day today, man?
What do I have to do to make people fucking listen to me?
Holy shit, the man. Oh shit, I'm muted. Hello, Count Gravison. How was your day today?
Oh, good morning. My day has been quite delightful so far. Thank you for asking. What brings you to my humble abode today?
Count Gravison, I am Detective Martini, and I've got myself a few murder cases that I'm wondering if you could help me out with any details on.
I see. In what cases would those be, Detective Martini? I'm afraid I haven't been keeping up with the local news as much as I should have, but I'm always willing to help in any way I can.
Essentially, we've got Maria Jansen, who was murdered by some kind of beast. We've got Haley Greenwood, a dancer that was murdered with stilettos. And we've got Nicola Grossman, a man that took a sharp blow to the back of his neck with a butcher knife.
That's certainly a lot of violence for a quiet town. Do you have any leads on who could be responsible for these heinous crimes, or what their motives might be? Detective.
I think you're responsible, Count Gravison. I want you to tell me everything that you know about unique beasts.
Detective, why would you accuse me of such a thing? As a collector of rare items and exotic creatures, of course, I'm familiar with many unique beasts. But what does this have to do with the murders?
Holy
Perhaps
shit,
if you could
as
give
a
me some more
collector?
information, we could piece together what's going on.
Wait, he's a collector of fucking beasts? Okay, hold on just a second. Hold on just a second. Okay, well, tell me, Count Gravison, what kind of beasts are you collecting over there?
Well, let me see. I have a few interesting specimens in my collection, including a pair of African lions, a Bengal tiger, and a few other big cats. But what do you think these animals have to do with the recent string of violent crimes in our town? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, let me tell you, Maria Jansen was murdered by some kind of creature, like a tiger possibly, or maybe something even bigger.
Really, that's quite alarming news. I had no idea such a beast could be lurking around here. Do you have any more information on the creature's appearance or where it could have come from? Detective.
I want you to tell me what other kind of creatures you have besides lions in your collection.
Yes, of course. Let me think. Besides the big cats, there are a number of other unique creatures in my collection. For example, there's a pair of pygmy elephants from Borneo, a giant tortoise from the Galapagos Islands, and a couple of exotic birds
The
from South America.
Galapagos Islands, huh?
Is there something specific you're looking for, or are you just curious about my collection in general?
What about a chimera? Does that ring a bell?
A chimera. I'm not sure I'm familiar with the term. Could you describe it for me, Detective Martini?
Oh, shit. What is that fucking, that mythical creature that's super powerful that looks like a lion? That's just called a chimera, right? No, I forget what that shit's called. What the heck was the name of it? Well, okay, so you had an assortment of creatures. Now, did you give these creatures to anybody, aka a circus man, potentially named Monsieur Suxabar?
Monsieur Suxabar, you say? That name doesn't ring any bells for me. But then again, I've met so many people over the years, it's hard to keep track of them all. Why do you ask, if you don't mind me asking?
Because it was a goddamn lion that murdered Maria Jansen, and you are the only one in this town that owns lions.
Calm the fuck down!
Jansen, not Jackson. But I'm curious, why do you believe I would be involved in such
My
heinous
God,
crimes?
he knows her freaking name. Okay, hold on just a second. This man is fucking sus, is he not? What if this guy gave one of his creatures to the zoo, okay? And it's a possibility that we have to consider. And that this maybe freaking the lion killed her on accident? I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the motive would be for sicking a tiger on her. This is interesting. So this is an owner of exotic animals. Okay. So we know this intel now.
I'll be back.